Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Monday, June 6th, 2011. Lot to cover, so let's get right into the tape here. You'll see that the U.S. dollar index is just pulling back slightly off the highs of the day, and that is helping the futures to catch a little bit of a bid. Futures right now are down about 1 point on the session. However, as you can see here, they were trading a little bit lower and did catch a little bit of a bid higher. So we'll see where they go by the time we're ending this broadcast in about 5-6 minutes. So real quickly, again, basically a flat open, just a slightly negative open, I should say, for the S&P 500 E-mini futures. We'll see where this market heads today. A big, brutal decline last week. You can see here a big, sharp sell-off, pause day, and then a little follow-through to the downside on an ugly Friday close. And today we are holding right around that area there. So it's common after you close lower on a Friday afternoon to gap down on the Monday. It's very, very common. If you don't gap down, you usually have at least an initial sell-off for the first hour or so. We'll see if the market can stage any kind of a bounce today. It's been a very, very weak market as of late over the past week. So we'll see if it can even find some support and bounce a little bit higher today. Very, very tough market out there right now, as a lot of geopolitical events are taking place, whether it's in Europe, whether it's in Asia with the inflation crisis there, European Union falling apart at the seams, Greece is still looking for a restructuring deal, and then you have the elections in Portugal, which they should have a new president in Portugal taking over, as the last president from the Socialist Party is now ousted. So again, a lot of geopolitical events. We'll see how it all shapes up. Last night, I want to just go over the Asian markets real quickly. Most of Asia was closed for holiday. However, the Japanese Nikkei 225 did trade, and that was down about 112 points, or as we would say, just about 1.2%. So you did have a weak Nikkei last night, and that will affect the overall markets going forward. Now, if you look at a few leading stocks that we have here this morning, you're going to see that we do have some movement. Freeport-McMoRan, FCX, that is trading up a little bit. The stock did close on Friday at $49.93. It is trading up to $50.50. Looks like a little positive news article in Barron's magazine, maybe giving that a lift a little bit. Let's take a look at Yahoo. I did see that up as well this morning. Yahoo is trading higher. Has come back into reality here, trading around $15.87. That's up about 20 cents in the pre-market. And I did see Apple Computer trading higher this morning as well. Apple catching a good bid after closing around 343.44. Apple is trading at 345.70. So we do have a little bit some decent moves in a few stocks out there. And then for the most part, the market looks to be somewhat on the quiet side from what I can see. So those are the only real movers that I'm seeing initially before the pre-market opens. Let's take a look at gold, silver, and oil. SLV, you can see today, is trading up a little bit as well. SLV closed at 35.34, and the stock today is trading at 35.90. Spot silver is also trading up by, I believe, 60 cents. We'll take a look at the GLD, which is trading higher as well. Just a touch here on the GLD. Closed at 150.22. You're trading at 150.42. Spot gold is also trading up just fractionally this morning. So gold, silver are both higher. USO should be lower, as spot crude is trading down about $1. Yeah, and you can see the USO closed at 39.66, trading at 39.18 right here before the opening bell. So you do have spot crude opening down about $1, still right around that $99 a barrel level, so you have to watch for crude there. If the U.S. dollar index falls, obviously all the commodities will get a bounce. If the U.S. dollar index rallies, it will probably deflate most of the stock market, especially the commodity stocks such as Freeport-McMoRan, Cleveland-Cliffs. USO will be affected negatively, as obviously, and anything else there that is basically commodity-based. Okay, I did notice that the UNG, which is the natural gas ETF, was trading higher again this morning, and that closed at 11.93, and that's having a pretty nice move, trading around 12.22 before the open. I do think this is a little bit extended on the daily chart and may need a little bit more of a pullback, but we'll see. Right now it's held up very, very well, and it looks pretty strong to start the day, so we'll see how that plays out. I'm not really too sure what to expect on Mondays. Now, on Mondays, we generally get a light volume session where we have favored the upside. Recently, that has the trend has not worked out. We have seen the market really come under pressure. So we'll see where that brings us today and how it all plays out. But again, weak market right now. You still got to be a little bit cautious. But if the dollar falls enough, that could help to inflate the overall market. Futures have turned positive just by about 1 point. That can only tell us one thing, that the U.S. dollar index has fallen. And we'll take a quick glance at the dollar and see how it's doing there. Yeah, you can see the dollar coming down now. So dollar down, market up. It's pretty much that cut and dry. I don't think we need to look at all that much today. The markets are a little bit oversold, and we'll see if they get any kind of a short-term bounce. Basically, we'll leave it there. Every trader must keep an eye on the U.S. dollar index chart, in my opinion. It is the most important chart in the market, and we'll see where we go from there. Remember, every trade you take is essentially a trade on the U.S. dollar index. However, the economic data has been so bad, market's been on a breakdown mode, and we'll see if it can scratch out some kind of a positive gain if today is a positive session overall. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Have a great trading day, everybody. We'll see you on the charts at 9:30, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care now.